Hello, friends. Welcome to Unstoppable Tranquil Vibes, where we explore fascinating topics that challenge the ordinary and dive into the extraordinary. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our thought-provoking discussions. A negative mindset is like a dark cloud obscuring the sunshine of inner happiness. It weakens us mentally by painting life in shades of gloom, causing us to overlook the good around us. It's as if we wear dark-tinted glasses, dimming even the most beautiful moments. Constant negativity leads to the belief that happiness and success are unattainable, shaping our actions and decisions. Buddhism offers a way to counter negativity through mindfulness, observing our thoughts without judgment. Instead of dwelling on negativity, we can choose to focus on the positive, clearing the clouds to let the sun shine. Practices like loving-kindness meditation help cultivate compassion and positivity, gradually shifting our mindset. The Buddhist principle of impermanence reminds us that all experiences, including difficulties, are temporary. By accepting that tough times will pass, we build a resilient mindset. Adopting these teachings helps us break free from negativity and fosters mental strength. Complaining about things beyond our control is like gripping a burning coal. It only causes pain. This habit drains mental energy, focusing on problems instead of solutions. It's like sinking deeper into quicksand with every complaint. Buddhism teaches impermanence, emphasizing that all situations change. Complaining traps us in the illusion of permanence, making challenges seem insurmountable. Acceptance is key. Acknowledging life's ups and downs while focusing on what we can control. By shifting our energy toward actionable solutions, we move from passivity to empowerment. Buddhism also encourages letting go, which lightens our mental burden. This practice helps us cultivate resilience and break free from the cycle of complaints. Not expressing yourself is like locking away a treasure chest, preventing the world from experiencing your thoughts and feelings. This habit creates internal pressure, leading to stress and anxiety. Buddhism emphasizes authentic expression as a foundation for mental well-being. The principle of right speech encourages truthful, kind, and mindful communication, fostering understanding and connection. Mindfulness plays a key role, allowing us to observe and articulate our feelings clearly. Nonverbal communication, like gestures and body language, also helps express our thoughts authentically. By embracing these practices, we build stronger relationships and a resilient mind. Blaming others for our problems is like running a race with a heavy backpack. It slows us down and robs us of control. This habit weakens our minds by making us feel powerless, as though someone else is steering our lives. Buddhism's teachings on karma highlight the consequences of our actions, encouraging personal responsibility. By letting go of blame and practicing forgiveness, we free ourselves from resentment, gaining clarity and control over our lives. Mindfulness helps us shift from blame to accountability, empowering us to make positive choices. This mindset allows us to take charge of our journey and build mental strength. Fantasizing is like building castles in the air. Beautiful, but lacking a solid foundation. This habit disconnects us from reality, leading to disappointment when life doesn't match our imagined scenarios. Visualization, in contrast, involves realistic goal setting and actionable steps. Buddhism's principles of right intention and mindfulness guide us to align our dreams with reality. Impermanence teaches us to adapt to change, fostering resilience and flexibility. By replacing fantasies with grounded visualization, we empower ourselves to achieve our goals while appreciating the present moment. Neglecting personal relationships is like owning a beautiful garden but forgetting to water the plants. Over time, it all withers. This habit weakens our minds because, as social beings, we draw joy and support from meaningful connections. It's like trying to sail a boat without wind, possible but slow and lonely. Buddhism teaches us why neglecting relationships weakens us and how dedicating time to loved ones can make us mentally stronger. When we fail to nurture our connections, it's like closing the door to a warm and welcoming home. Misunderstandings and distance creep in like weeds in an untended garden. This isolation leaves us vulnerable and disconnected. To overcome this, we can practice presence. Being present is like sunshine for relationships. It allows them to flourish. Spending quality time with loved ones is akin to regularly watering the plants, strengthening bonds, and fostering understanding. Communication is equally vital. It's the wind that propels a boat forward. Sharing thoughts and feelings helps relationships thrive, just as rain nourishes a garden. Buddhism also reminds us of impermanence, the fleeting nature of life. Knowing our time with loved ones is limited helps us cherish and prioritize these connections. When we embrace this truth, relationships become a source of strength and joy. Breaking free from neglect allows us to journey through life with the companionship of those who matter most, making the path richer and more fulfilling. Letting emotions rule us is like being swept away by a river's strong current. We lose control and direction. This habit weakens our minds because unmanaged emotions can overwhelm and mislead us, like a storm without a compass. Buddhism offers insights into managing emotions, helping us become observers rather than victims of our feelings. Mindfulness encourages us to watch our emotions from the riverbank instead of being pulled under. When emotions control us, it's like being tossed around in a storm without an anchor, leaving us adrift. Emotional intelligence, a skill emphasized in Buddhist teachings, helps us recognize and manage our emotions while empathizing with others. It's like having a compass to navigate life's storms. By cultivating mindfulness, we learn to respond wisely rather than react impulsively, turning emotional chaos into calm clarity. Practices like loving kindness meditation plant seeds of compassion within us, helping us respond to emotions with kindness toward ourselves and others. Embracing these teachings empowers us to steer our emotional ship with balance and resilience, navigating life's waters with strength and purpose. Trying to control everything is like juggling too many balls. It's exhausting, and eventually they'll fall. This habit weakens us by creating frustration and disappointment. It's like trying to catch the wind. Impossible and maddening. Buddhism teaches us the power of non-attachment, which encourages us to let go of the illusion of control. Clinging tightly is like trying to hold on to water. It slips away, leaving us feeling powerless. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means focusing on what we can influence while accepting what we cannot. Mindfulness becomes our ally in this practice. It's like an anchor, grounding us in the present moment. By loosening our grip on control, we open ourselves to life's natural ebb and flow, much like a sail catching the wind. This surrender paradoxically empowers us to face challenges with resilience and grace. Breaking free from the need to control everything lightens our burden and gives us the freedom to navigate life with a sense of ease and balance. Dwelling on the past is like carrying a heavy backpack of old memories. It slows us down and prevents us from moving forward. This habit weakens us by keeping us stuck in what's already happened, blocking our ability to fully enjoy the present or plan for the future. Buddhism encourages us to embrace the present moment through mindfulness. Being present is like opening a window to let in fresh air. It clears the heaviness of past regrets. When we dwell on the past, it's like walking backward. We risk stumbling and losing our way. Letting go creates space for new experiences. Forgiveness is another key practice, freeing us from the chains of old wounds. It's like removing a bandage from a healed wound, allowing it to breathe. Buddhism also emphasizes impermanence, reminding us that life constantly changes, much like a flowing river. Clinging to the past is like trying to freeze that river, stifling its vitality. By practicing self-compassion, we treat ourselves with kindness and transform the past into a teacher rather than a burden. This allows us to live fully in the present, light and unencumbered, ready to embrace life's unfolding moments. Worrying about others' opinions is like carrying a heavy backpack filled with other people's thoughts. It's exhausting and holds us back. This habit weakens us by tying our self-worth to external judgments, leaving us adrift like a boat tossed by every wave. Buddhism teaches us to cultivate equanimity, a state of balance amid praise and criticism. It's like standing on solid ground while the winds of opinions blow. We remain steady. Relying on others' approval is like building a house on shaky ground. It becomes vulnerable to every passing storm. Mindfulness helps us observe these worries without getting tangled in them. It's like a guiding light in a maze of judgments, leading us back to our true selves. Practicing self-love is key. It's like planting seeds of kindness within that grow into a garden of self-acceptance. Breaking free from this habit allows us to navigate life on our terms, guided by inner strength and authenticity. By embracing equanimity and self-love, we liberate ourselves from the weight of others' opinions, steering toward a more fulfilling and empowered life. By applying these Buddhist principles, we can identify and overcome habits that weaken our minds. Mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom serve as a compass, guiding us to cultivate mental strength and resilience. This transformative journey offers the tools to weave these teachings into our daily lives, fostering a resilient and empowered mind. Let the wisdom of Buddhism light your path toward greater well-being and fulfillment. Finally, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to join us on this path of wisdom and tranquility. Thank you for tuning in to Unstoppable Tranquilvibe. Stay curious, work hard, and never stop exploring the possibilities.